They showed up in Miami like they were stepping straight out of a brand new universe. And within minutes, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky had everyone talking. Not just because they arrived together, turning the cameras into their personal spotlight, but because something about this moment felt bigger than a simple celebrity sighting. The energy around them was electric, the fashion louder than the music, and the whispers behind the scenes even louder than the cameras snapping. And tonight, Miami wasn't just a party, it was the center of a cultural takeover. Art Basel was already dominating Miami. But the night took a dramatic turn when Ray-Ban launched one of its most talked about events of the season, right inside an old historic Miami clubhouse. This wasn't the usual red carpet setup. This was immersive, artistic, and intensely curated, almost like a nightclub built entirely around celebrity and style. And when Rihanna and Rocky walked in, everything shifted. Flashbulbs exploded, phones came out instantly, and suddenly, the entire night belonged to them. There were legendary faces everywhere, but somehow the only thing anyone could talk about was this one couple walking through the room, like they owned it. But let's rewind for a second and talk about those outfits. Because honestly, that alone became a viral moment. Rihanna stepped into the room wearing a shocking sunset-colored windbreaker orange and golden yellow blending like a Miami sky clearly from a luxury runway collection. She paired it with a leather pencil skirt that looked sculpted, lace-up heels, chandelier earrings, and yes, Ray-Bans that practically glowed under the lights. Fans online instantly started calling it apocalyptic couture, while others said it was the boldest thing she's worn since her motherhood era began. And once again, Rihanna didn't just wear clothes, she told a whole story with them. And then there was Rocky. He showed up in a bright blue sweater with a subtle Superman-like motif paired with a white shirt, tie, relaxed trousers, and of course, another Ray-Ban twist. It wasn't flashy in the usual celebrity sense, it was artistic. Ironic. Almost like he was saying, I'm rewriting what menswear is supposed to look like. And fashion watchers definitely noticed, calling it couture street style with a rebellious edge. In that moment, these two didn't look like performers at an event, they looked like living, breathing fashion installations. People weren't staring because they were famous, people were staring because they were unforgettable. And then something even more interesting unfolded. This wasn't just a glamorous night out for them. It turns out A$AP Rocky actually holds a major creative role with Ray-Ban now, yes, a real one. He's not just a face for the brand. He's literally their first ever creative director, which means this event wasn't just a public appearance, it was his professional debut. The shades he and Rihanna wore weren't random accessories. They were directly tied to his creative vision. So suddenly, the night became less about celebrity and more about purpose. It was branding, business, influence, and artistry all merging at once. Of course, the public reaction exploded instantly. Social media was flooded with clips, screenshots, outfit breakdowns, and side-by-side photos. Some praised Rihanna and Rocky for redefining fashion couple energy, while others claimed the looks were a little too much. But that's exactly what made the moment powerful. The couple was trending worldwide not for controversy, not for drama, but simply for showing up and wearing something unforgettable. When was the last time a celebrity couple did that without saying a single word? But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Fashion insiders say both Rihanna and Rocky have been entering a brand-building era. After motherhood, Rihanna is changing style conversations, again bold silhouettes, unexpected textures, experimental shapes, almost like she's reinventing glamour itself. Meanwhile, Rocky recently earned major recognition for his fashion influence, meaning this couple isn't holding power in just music anymore. They're starting to shape luxury culture, and this Miami appearance proved it. They didn't need a performance. They didn't need a speech. They walked into a building and completely changed the temperature of the room. That's influence. That's cultural currency. Now, let's talk rumors. Because yes, there are plenty, Insiders are whispering that Rocky may be preparing more exclusive capsule launches for Ray-Ban, possibly even collaborations that connect directly to Rihanna's own style evolution. Fans online have already started theorizing about matching accessory lines, special limited drops, and even potential creative projects between the couple themselves. Nothing is confirmed, of course, but the possibility alone is enough to send the internet spiraling. And honestly, given how they're moving lately, nothing seems impossible. So in the end, what happened in Miami wasn't just a celebrity date night. And it definitely wasn't just another Art Basel appearance. It was a strategic fashion power play that reminded everyone exactly who Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are right now. Unpredictable, influential, mysterious, and impossible to ignore. They're no longer just attending events, they're shaping them. And if this is only the beginning, then whatever comes next could be even more explosive than tonight. But now the real question is yours. Was this a genius branding move? Or a little too dramatic even for Rihanna and Rocky? Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you love keeping up with Hollywood's most unpredictable couples.